Everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Paul Nguma, founder of PATTERNOLOGY LAB. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a stock that is setting up perfectly to fly next week, okay? And I'm also going to be answering some of you guys' questions for those of y'all who dropped your stocks of interest in the comment section of yesterday's morning's video. So without further ado, let's get started. Let me change the scene really quick. There you go. Okay, so right off the bat, yesterday I told all of you that I was not bearish on the market, and I meant it. Okay, if you look on what happened, a lot of buyers just flooded the market in the afternoon, and if you look at it on the 4 hour, right, we're still on that uptrend. This is extremely bullish, and I'm very excited for next week. I think we move higher, like I've been telling y'all throughout the entire week. I think we're gonna move higher. But we'll see exactly how it opens tomorrow at 5 p.m. Now, the stock that is ready to be flying next week is INAQ. Okay, and INAQ, let me change this to the daily, right? INAQ just got out the gates not too long ago. Somebody asked about this a few days after it got out. I think it was like 2 weeks ago. We were somewhere around here, right? Somebody asked about it. It's a SPAC. I believe this one is a SPAC company, and the stock did not have options on there. And I told you that until the stock has an option chain, I will not talk about this stock. I will not be trading the stock. But a few days ago, like 4 days ago or 5 days ago, the option chain appeared, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be really, really, really good. Okay, so that's the first reason why I like the stock. Number one. Number two, if you change the time frame to the uh four yeah to the 4 hour time frame, you can see that the stock is clearly breaking out of a very bullish pennant right over here. It broke out on, I believe, on Monday, right? And then it went sideways throughout the entire week. And then today got really, really interesting. If you look at what's happened today, the stock spiked and immediately formed another bullish pennant right over here, right? And it broke out and now it's continuing upwards. So this was like the easier part of the trade, I guess. And if you look at it on the daily, I think this is the beginning of something big. I like the way the volume is at the bottom. I like the way the price is increasing. Where do I see the stock going? I think it's gonna go somewhere over here. Between like $15 and 17 very soon, right? So that's my very honest opinion of Enoch and why you should keep it on your watch list and why I think it's ready to fly next week. Now let's talk about you guys' stock of interest for those of y'all who drop your stocks of interest in the comment section. The first one that we're gonna look at is APHA. All right, and APHA, this one is a marijuana company, and I'm not too optimistic about this one. It had its massive move previously, and now people are just taking their money off the table, and it's just not it's just not looking too good right now. I want this thing to actually tank all the way back down to like $6.40 before I can consider this a nice dip buy because short sellers got in heavy and I don't think they're ready to let this one go yet. So again, we will see. I want this thing to tank just a little bit more before it may look appealing to me for a potential long, right? Because the stock, if you look at it on the weekly, all the way over here. The stock has been crushed for a while. It's been crushed for a long time, okay? And I think it may have a chance to go up to $10, but until I see it drop, then I don't think that's I don't think I'm too confident about it to happen right here, right out the gates. I don't think this is gonna happen. I think we'll pull back some more. So definitely keep that one on your watch list within the next week, okay? Short term bearish, long term long. Okay, that's my very honest opinion for the person who asked about APHA. And just like the other stock, the other marijuana stock is CGC. CGC again, my drawings are still on the charts. I think we go sideways for a long time. It broke through that level of resistance up here, right? It broke through and then immediately got bought right back up. And if you look on the chart, there's a bullish engulfing candle. And I don't think these two companies, APHA and CGC, are going to move together. I don't think so. Because the way this is looking, in my mind, I already anticipate a rising three method right over here. Just a green bar right here. Let me just erase that one. Yeah, just a green candle and then more consolidation sideways, followed by an uptrend. Like right off the bat, that's what I see right now. But again, we'll see what happens next. I'm not too confident about these ones. I don't know where they're gonna go in the short term. Therefore, I'm not gonna put my money in them. That's my very honest opinion on those. The next one that we're going to be looking at is MP. Somebody has been asking about MP for a while, and I did cover MP before when I covered Billy, right? I covered them, I think, one day after another, like on a Saturday or a Sunday, kind of like what I'm doing right now. So yeah, this was a nice trade. It was a great move, right? I told you that it would squeeze short sellers. It did, and then they pulled back, and then it kept going higher. Okay, so if you look at it on the five, what happened today? It just started consolidate some more. And personally, I'm not bearish on this one yet. I think next week might be interesting, and I think that the early short sellers who are getting in here are probably going to get annihilated. Probably. Okay. So definitely watch this one for a potential short squeeze on Monday. I would not short that thing. Personally, I wouldn't do it. It's just not vertical enough for me to just go in short. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So the next one that we're going to be looking at, somebody has been asking about Walmart. So Walmart, again, I left my drawings on the charts over here. All right. And so far, it's going sideways. And honestly, this doesn't surprise me at all. It's gonna go sideways until something has to give. Either the short sellers take all of their money off the table, or the dip buyers over here panic, and then the stock tanks all the way back down to like 140. Okay, it could happen. I'm not saying that it's going to. It is something that I do think about when I'm looking at the stock. But right now, as long as it's going sideways and it's consolidating, it's really not good for short sellers at all. And the longer that consolidation goes, the bigger the odds of the stock spike. Okay, that's my very honest opinion on that one. I'm not totally bearish on it. I'm just not gonna put my money in it because again, it's just going sideways. This is very boring. Nobody is winning, and I'm not gonna participate in boring trading. And the next one that we're going to be looking at, actually, I want to do a follow up on this one. This one is OSTK. And the reason why I want to do a follow up on this one, right? Again, I called this one out after it breached $60. The stock was very generous compared to like home and other stuff, like compared to other stocks in this sector. Very, very generous. Money to be made here. It was very nice, okay? And then the stock gave out as soon as it reached that neckline, which is really, really sad. And personally, I think it might just go sideways. I don't think there's going to be anything super interesting about this one. If you look at it on the 5, it is up in aftermarket hours. It could surprise us, honestly. It really could. But until it makes something that's more obvious for me to like know exactly where it's gonna go, my money is out of this one. Like this was a good move, great. And then as soon as it tanked, I was like, yeah, I'm out of there. And where, yeah, I left my drawing on here. Right over here, this is where I was like, yeah, no, I'm not sticking around to find out what happens next. So that's my very honest opinion on that one. Again, I could always get back into this one, but again, I want to know exactly where it's gonna go. And if I don't know exactly where it's gonna go at a specific point in time, I'm not gonna put my money in it. And this was not the move I wanted to see. Mm-mm. Now the next one that I'm going to be follow up on is Rocket Mortgage. And Rocket Mortgage, that one also did the same thing, which is very, very kind of heartbreaking, honestly. Like I had high hopes for the stock, and I wanted it to break through that neckline, but it went over here once, and then it tried again twice, and then it failed, and then it did a dead cat bounce, and then it just got crumbled. So this thing, I'm not too sure exactly if it's going to reach $25 by Christmas, because this is not a good look. It's really not a good look. That neckline failed, and yeah, I would just have to wait and see exactly what happens next in order for us to know exactly where it's gonna go. The majority of the money to be made here was when I made a video on it at exactly $20.80. It was a good move up here. Like, the majority of all of you should have doubled your money in here. Okay, for those of you who are able to spot that weakness and got out, congratulations. But yeah, for some of you who are still in this thing, if you got in when I mentioned that video, you should be about positive 20% or positive 25%. All right. And then break even should be like somewhere around like $21. If you got in exactly when I mentioned, when I released that video about the stock. All right. And I believe that is the end of the video. Again, if you got value from the video, definitely destroy the like button for the YouTube algorithm as always. If you're new to the channel, definitely click on subscribe and click on the notification bell along with all notifications. That way you get notified whenever I release pre-market analysis videos, which are released from Monday to Friday at exactly 8:15 a.m. Central Time, 15 minutes before the market opens, and the post-market analysis videos, which are released every single day in the afternoon. I did miss yesterday's video. That's why I'm releasing this one at like what, 1 o'clock, 1:30. Yeah, I know. So also, if you're not following us on social media, you can find me at Paul and Guma and at Patternology Lab on Instagram and on Twitter. Now, if you're new to the market and you're looking to make some money in the market, I left some step-by-step directions in the description of the video. All right, step 1 through step 4. It only takes about 15 minutes or less to sign up with everything you need to start trading immediately. You can also get 3 free stocks after signing up with Webull using my very first link in the description below, and 1 free stock after signing up with Robinhood using my second link in the description below as well. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Ngoma with Patternology Lab, where we trade patterns and patterns only. And I'm going to see all of you in the next video, which will be coming very soon. All right? Take care.